And just clarification, the deputy governor that Feroz was mentioning, Mr. Patel, that was last year?
Yeah.
It was a few months ago last year.
Yeah, I think like yes, one last year.
Last year,
but
he was.
A few months ago we had last year.
He was a part-time student. He was working during the day and studying in the evening at the university, and he was killed in the classroom. He was a very, very young man.
Yes.
Waida, if I could ask you on the private side, because you go to private university, Kardam, are there student bodies in terms of student council, student movements in the private universities? Is there organizing going on, sort of political organizing in the private universities?
Oh, well, no. The answer will be just no, because we don't have any kind of students groups which will do discussion, which will have discussion, political discussion, or political groups. So as far as I know, in private university, students are not allowed to do political acts or to do political discussions. So the answer will be simply no.
Thank you. Before I open it to questions, there are a couple. I wanted to hear Mr. Tiazali from you, because you're a student leader, and I wanted to hear from your experience of what student sort of leadership means. Because we didn't get very clear examples of how sort of student politics works.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Tiazali from Charsada. If you talk about student politics, so I'll say that we are so lucky for that. We have so many students federation, like which is related and connected to the political parties as well. Besides that thing, we have student societies, students councils, student groups as well. And I'm so glad, so thankful to the Peace Foundation. I have started a journey with the Peace Foundation as a character building society president, and we have done a lot here. They have mentioned already, and now I am the president of another society, Pakistan Hope Society, and what is the benefit of that character building society and Peace Foundation, that give me the encouragement and the leadership. They increase my capacity of leadership, and now we have started a society, Pakistan Hope Society, and this society within the personal capacity, without any donation. They have started and supported orphans. They have started a project for the urban and disabled education support program. So this is just because of the students' council, student politics, and these kind of things.
Mr. Tiazali, now that you're sort of a graduate in your adult life and working, what are the skills that you took away from student politics and student activism and student leadership? What are those skills that become useful to you now that you're thankful you engaged in those sort of activities when you were?
One thing is that only one, which is confidence. If you have the confidence that you can do everything, so you can go in your life onward. So now I'm, as I told you, that I'm the president of one Pakistan Hope Society, Character Building Society. I'm the director, which is sponsored 138 students in Baltistan. So we are that. This is just because of confidence that someone give you confidence that you can do something. So we have the lack of the confidence, so which is most important for the youth, and the students' council, youth parents is the source through which you can get it.
Okay. One last comment, get into what we question.
Just a knowledge background for our friends from Pakistan. In our universities, especially government universities, Kabul universities, we do not have those parties, political parties. But we do have individuals who are working with politicians and working for political parties. They do have their activities, but that's only the difference is that we do not have a political union inside the university. As Karzai says one time, he said that I do the politics, you do the politics, and you should study. Then after when you graduate, then you can do it.
Maybe that's why our country is so screwed up right now. We'll have a brief comment from you then.
My name is Abid Khan, and I'm from South Waziristan, Pakistan. Currently, I'm the member of the National Youth Organization, and I'm leading the Islamabad chapter of that. Student student politics in Pakistan have a very strong roots in the history. Before the Ziaul-Haq era, when the leftist was really strong in Pakistan, in that time we had the student union, the student unions in different parts of the country. They had the regular election, but after the era of 80s, when Ziaul-Haq came into the power, we had the religious student wings, which brought back those student unions. Later on, the whole nation was transformed from a secular nation to a security state. So the student unions were banned in Pakistan.
But in terms of current leaders, a lot of them go back to those days.
Yeah, but those student unions provide us a very good leadership later on. Currently, the students' political leaders are used by the political parties like a spoiler.
Hi everyone. I just would like to add on the question that he asked about students' politics in Afghanistan. I'm studying at American University of Afghanistan, so I'm giving that example because it's very clear for me. And I have also some information about the other universities that I will share with you now. In our university, we have a students' government association. It is a team of students where it is actually, I call it government of students because it's like the whole of a government that we have in Afghanistan or in any other country. It is very structured. It is having a president, vice president, two vice presidents, and also the deputy and the treasurer and everything. They have all of them. And then what these people do is they lead the university, they take care of the issues of the student at the university. As an example, I could see once there was a problem at the university, their rates were high or their salary and anything issues happen there, they just come to the student government association, they take their issues. And when they talk about this to the student government, we call it SGA. The SGA talks with the president of the university. They work with the student and with the teachers to solve the problem of the student. This is one example. On the other side, they create different student clubs. This clubs will be we have a political science club, we have computer club, we have law club, every kind of club will be there. We have also sport club and music club. So these things give the student a lot of leadership skills and they can be involved both in politics and leadership, that they can do a lot of things.
Thank you very much. The reason, again, we spend so much time on student politics is our universities are discouraged from politics, but it's not defined for them that politics doesn't mean, involving yourself in national policy levels. If there's no toilet paper in the university bathrooms, 5 of you get together and make a decision and encourage or force the university to give you toilet paper, that's politics. You might fail, but that's politics. We'll do a round of questions. We'll do 4 questions, and then we'll do another round. Yes? And if your question is to somebody specific, please make it specific. If not,
thank you. My name is Muhammad Ihsan Siddiq. I'm a university graduate and I work as a catalog team member in this center, Afghanistan Center at Kabul University. First of all, I would like to welcome all of you to this center. I will have 2 or 3 questions from friends from Pakistan. As Mr. Mukhtar mentioned, that most of the media activities in Afghanistan are talking against Pakistan, and this has a reason. The reason is that the majority of people in Afghanistan think that Pakistan is making interruptions in interior affairs of Afghanistan. This is the cause and reason. I would like to hear from you that what does media say in Pakistan about Afghanistan? One question. Second, I heard an interesting issue from Mr. Feroz about the freedom of speech in Kandahar. Before I was thinking that freedom of speech is the biggest achievement of Afghan government in the last 13 or 14 years. But it was really shocking for me. In Kabul, you can write, you can talk, you can make comments on most powerful people. This is obviously. But I think in Pakistan, I haven't heard that a common person criticize the people in power. I would like to hear from you.
Can we, those two questions I'm thinking of, we'll give
Okay, okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, right here.
With high respect to Pakistani friends and Afghan brothers. No, I had experience to talk in several conferences and free discussion, so I just have this experience to talk. The first matter that I want to represent it today is that we're living in a time of radicalism, misunderstanding, civil war, both in Afghanistan and Pakistan. Yes, right now, ISIS group is widely spreading in Pakistan, especially Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and also in southern and eastern parts of Afghanistan. This is fact. What we want to know from Pakistani friends is that what Pakistan want to do in Afghanistan. Really, this is a question that we are seeking for about a decade. This is a question that we're seeking about a decade from Pakistani friends.
Yeah,
what they want to do. No,
can we go back to my first point I made earlier, that you can ask people specific questions as individuals. They're not representatives of their governments, neither are these guys.
Now, this is the question that we're seeing for over a decade in Afghanistan, and no one could find this question exactly the answer.
My name is Lokram Poladyan. I'm studying in Kabul University, ethnography, and also in private university. I study political science. So I have a question from Muslim Imran Ali and Rida Omar, and you make a deal. That's which one of you will answer. What do you think that social media will provide the way for social interaction to make a professional civil society? So I have a suggestion from you that when you have like this discussion, choose 2 person or 1 person from Kabul University. Thanks.
Fair enough. We'll take one more back.
I'm Bahman Shahi, graduate from Kabul University. First of all, I'd like to welcome the Pakistani delegation to Afghanistan, and perhaps very hopeful of more of such programs. I was wondering if any of the Pakistani delegation could tell us about the scores of their society, like as a normal person or as a citizen of Pakistan. What do you think, and what do they think when they hear the word Afghan or Afghanistan?
I'm Fiba from ABCI University. I have like a very simple question. Coming to Afghanistan, which food do you like the most?
Thanks for the question. As we know that the questions is itself a question that what we see or what we observe when the words come, when we hear the word Afghanistan, Pakistan. So there are the two. I can divide the question into 2 ways. Afghanistan, apparently in Afghanistan on the second part of the picture. For the first, for the first side, we can see that Afghanistan. We hear this kind of word through media or through news. We think that it will relate it into the word of violence or the conflict-oriented country. If we see the Afghanistan on an individual level, as a public, as a common people, we don't know that whether what is the situation being associated with Afghanistan or not. We declare that Afghanistan or Afghans are our brothers, and we respect them in one way or the other way around. like we have many common friends from Afghanistan who are like currently staying in Pakistan, who are studying in my university as well, and who are my colleagues and this and that around. But that's why I must suggest that they are the twofold picture. So we have to see that how you see the specific country on like how you are analyzing the country in which perspective. So as I'm like a university student or as a common public, so I must relate that Afghanistan or Afghan are very hardest and the bravest people. They have defended, they have shared, they have faced the long wars, and they never been occupied, they never been, be a part of some kind of things. So this is the thing, I must answer.
Imran, if you have anything to add on, because it's the same question, and then we'll go.
Can you hear me? Yes. Earlier I said I did give an idea about the media's role on both the sides, and since it has been bluntly asked, I think I should respond to it the way it is. Pakistani media's narrative about Afghanistan, unfortunately, we only get to see suicide bombings, killings, and this sort of news when it comes to Afghanistan. And also, the political face of Afghanistan, unfortunately, is depicted as if Afghanistan is always tilted towards India. And there are reasons for that. Pakistan has been doing a lot. Pakistan, day before yesterday, we visited Pakistan embassy. They gave us some facts and figures about the development projects being run in Afghanistan by Pakistan. We have around 6,000 Afghan students in Pakistan's topmost university. We as common Pakistanis cannot have access to that. We have Dams, Zibest, Iqra. These are some of the top universities in Pakistan that is not affordable by the common Pakistani students, but we are offering 6,000 scholarships there for you people. And also, ever since your institutions are trying to stand on its feet, especially the the institution that plays a pivotal role, that is the institution of your army, though it is not that it does not have the capacity or the potential to tackle Taliban or maybe any other of your enemies. Our army has been offering training sessions. Our chief of the army staff is on the record, who has offered your army to send your soldiers to our country so that they could be trained. But again, we see that you people send it to India, but they are not sent to.
So the perception is that Afghanistan is always tilted towards India, whereas we've made efforts to help out also.
We have open heart. We have offered to embrace you people again. It is the narrative being built in the media. That is what the people.
That's what they get.
Since it is related only to the narrative being built.
Absolutely.
That's why.
Thank you. That's a very clear picture, sort of what comes with people through the media.